With the skyline of Manhattan as our backdrop, we are across the East River in the fabled borough of Brooklyn, New York. Today, it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the Blues of Houston taking on the Jets of Brooklyn. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Fields going to throw right away. Throw right side, going to be caught here by Waddle. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's 2nd down. When you talk about this Jets defense, they've been very good against the pass so far this year. Number 4 in the NFL right now.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
2nd and 7, operating from the 34.
Here we go, son. 3-19, right to that.
Another catch there for Waddle. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. That's good for a first down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive. So we just called his name on the previous snap, and they go right back to him, Charles, for a 2nd consecutive completion.
Yeah, I think what we're discovering on this drive is that he feels like he has answers no matter what defense you throw up there. He reads it, finds the open spot, and is available for the completion.
Here we go.
They run it for the first time with Tony Pollard. And a pretty big hole as he's down to about the 40. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
Here we go. Good. All right.
They go back to Pollard on 2nd down. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
Here we go. All right.
On play action, Fields. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. He's got a man, complete. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Darnell Mooney, his first touchdown on the year. And the Blues will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. The extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. looking to put a drive together. He'll start on the ground here on first down. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. When you look at this defense, they were terrific last week against Buffalo in that victory.
And the big difference in the game, their ability to force turnovers. Multiple, in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, the big difference in the game.
It was impressive. Now the question, can they duplicate it? From the 25, here's a 2nd and 8.
Here we go, set. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They'll keep it on the ground. Vincent. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play, backwards a yard.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Here now a 3rd down and 8.
Here we go, here we go. Cowboy 80.
Operating from the gun, Farley. That is caught. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
They'll run on first down. Vincent. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. The Jets are 1-2 through the first 3 weeks of the season. And they got off to a good start, but then 2 straight losses since.
And now you start to wonder about what this does for a team's morale, how it affects their psyche, because, let's face it, you work all summer pointing toward that opening game, you get the win, but then you don't carry it on from there. How will they bounce back from these losses and try and get right?
Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
Brandon, one thing about blitzes, they really confuse offensive linemen at times, and what you have to do is lock in on the guy right in front of you. If you don't, you saw the end result. Defensive tackle end up making the play.
Oh, it's a nickel set here defensively on 3rd and inches.
Still want to be prepared for a pass.
70, Wolf. Let's go.
Operating from the gun, Farley. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
So it looked like maybe his 3rd or his 4th read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down.
19, hot 70, hot 70.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field.
Don't jump. Ready? 319, just
Here's Fields. And for right sideline is complete. Touchdown, Houston. A big play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Blues are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And it's now 14-0. The kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. across the 25.
At their own 28-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. Finds his man. There's Jordan Madison. And given 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34. And from the 34, here's 2nd and 4.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Back to throw. Farley got his man complete over the middle. That's Leonard. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
And the throw and the catch were just fine, but against zone coverage when you run a drag route, what you're hoping for is he makes the catch and makes someone miss, and they don't there. Very difficult route to run when everyone has their eyes back towards the quarterback and they're able to see the route develop.
Taken down at the 42. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Now a 2nd and 6.
Pass the 60, pass the split. Cowboy 80. Hey, we got to push it up, we got to push it up, we got to push it up. Let go.
Looking to throw. Farley. He finds his man complete. That's Leonard. Just a gain of a couple there. And it's 3rd and 4 now.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves. Let's go.
Back to throw. Farley. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 46.
Ready. Bronco 80. Ready.
Off play action. Farley. Here's Freiermuth again. And he's got this down to the 35. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11. First down.
I'll give them credit for a good read right there because they read the man coverage on the right side and sent the tight end a few steps down the field and then angled him to the left on a crossing route. And he was able to get enough separation on this play to turn it into a nice gain.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
2nd and 10.
Ready. 18 cards. Ready.
Now a handoff up the middle. Vincent. And a short gain down to about the 33. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Cougar 19.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Patterson's kick is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well, and kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
They'll take over 1st down and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
It's a gain of 17 yards. 1st down, Houston.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. A give to Pollard running left. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Well, that was not what you would call straight line pursuit for a middle linebacker to make this play. He's got to work his way through the clutter to get to the ball carrier on the outside, and he does exactly that. That's called avoiding the trash.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
Here we go.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Now it's Fields. Now he's going to step up and run. They'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
I'm actually looking at this play with defensive eyes here, partner, because they were still laser focused on him after his earlier exploits on this drive. I think they went back to the well just a little bit too soon. He got across the line of scrimmage, but they certainly weren't giving up much more than that.
4 receivers split out here. It's 3rd and 8. Fields. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. And they get 10 yards there and convert on 3rd.
1st down, Blues.
We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half.
Here we go, son.
They'll run left with Pollard. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. If this defense wants to stay in this ballgame, they've got to start ending some drives. That helps.
And they have to look ahead at what they expect the offense to do. And right now with that lead, that's run the football. So you don't just stack the line of scrimmage. You have to get upfield and try and make some plays in their backfield.
Second and 10.
Here we go, son. 3-19, can I see that?
Motion man right is Rice. Second down, Pollard again. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4.
3-19. Up. Hey, 10. Right.
Now Fields. Now he's loose down the left sideline. Touchdown, Houston. Tony Pollard, 38 yards. And the Blues will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And he'll take it a yard or so past the... Call it the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation here. I mean, the clock is dwindling. 3-score deficit waiting for the halftime unless they can get something on the board here before intermission. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
At the 22-yard line.
Let's go now.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. The Jets going to get the football first, and they trail as well as we get back underway in this second half. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
23-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game. He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Liking 18.
Looking to throw. Farley. And his throw here is incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Operating from the gun, Farley. And that will be incomplete.
This is just a continuation of what we saw in the first half. So much for the fresh start to begin the 3rd quarter. Still off-target throws, no rhythm throwing the football, and obviously no touchdown scored in this game.
Here's Bradley Pinion now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Waddle now to return it. A nice punt, but a good run back as well, 13 yards. And out will come the offense as they... take over.
At their own 35-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Here we go. Angel. Green knight.
Rice will go in motion left. Back to throw. Fields. That's to Waddle on the quick slant. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Hey, kid. Sit high.
Fields now to throw.
Well, the Jets pressure too much as down he goes.
That's Gregory Rousseau getting in there to bring him down. Remember, they had the nice gain on the previous play, but they just gave a lot of it back right there on that sack.
Yeah, they get the sack, get back some real estate. Felt like the type of play that could spark a defense and swing some momentum. Almost felt like a take that type of a play, didn't it, partner?
Here we go. I'm good. Hey, Ken. Right.
From the gun, here's Fields.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
Such a tough position to defend near the line, even when you add a second defender. But the big man shrugged off the extra body and made the play call a success.
Here we go. Up. 11.
From the gun on 3rd down, Fields. And he's got the hook up here. That's Mooney.
And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 36. A 3rd down gain of 19.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
2nd down and 8.
Here we go.
Here's Fields. That's going to be caught by Waddle. He's in the space past the 25.
And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 21. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs.
1st down.
Here we go. Tonight.
To throw is Fields.
And incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the 2nd half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's not locked in, that means everyone's locked in because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit. A lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
222. Tonight.
To throw again on 2nd down. Fields. And he's got his man on the out route. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how you show the defense.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. The drive stays alive, a 3rd down gain of 8.
Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on 2nd and goal? Now Fields going to run. And he'll just throw this one over in the way of the security crew. Incomplete here. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And no sidestepping that hit. He's going to be brought down hard, and it also sets up 4th down. Great job of tackling there to prevent the first down.
One of the toughest skills in football, open field tackling. A lot of times one-on-one against a shifty receiver. He got it done in a nice way that time.
The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1.
331, 331. Jump slam. Go.
They'll run forward with Pollard. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Tony Pollard, his 7th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Blues take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And they open the lead up now to 25. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here. And he's got some space here. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, whatever adjustments they're trying to make over on that sideline, Charles, this defense, they just seem to be a step in front of them and not giving them a chance to implement any of those changes. And here, a pick 6, and they widen the lead.
At least a step ahead, maybe even 2 steps. And right now, they're thinking hard about putting this opponent away. That turnover, it grew their lead and just totally deflated that offense. Now, these next couple of series, you can take them out of the game entirely if you continue on this pace.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
You're exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play, multiple plays, that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, second and 10.
Come on, set. 70 Timberwolves.
Operating from the gun. Farley. Throwing into traffic there. That's complete. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You tackle them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
From the gun on third down. Farley. That's into the hands of Pearsall on the right side. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first and 10.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Let go.
Operating from the gun. Farley. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that will bring up second down.
Second and 5 at the 45-yard line.
Here we go, shot. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Leonard. Yeah, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
And a Brooklyn.
That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
At the 28-yard line.
Cowboy 80. Ready, ready.
They'll look to throw again. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Here we go, here we go. Cougar 19. Ready.
Again, he'll drop to throw. His throw caught. Around the 6. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. The first-round pick looking comfortable in this offense. First down.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Ready, ready. Panther 60, Panther 60. Go.
Back to throw again. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. This will go as an 11-yard loss there on first and goal. And you hate to say it with a rookie quarterback. He's done some good things, but overall, looked a little bit overwhelmed back there, hasn't he?
He certainly has. But in his defense, he hadn't had a lot of time to throw the football. You like the way I said that? In his defense.
In his defense. I got it.
You see what I did there?
Yeah, he needs better protection, that's for sure. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on second and goal, back even further. Operating from the gun, Farley. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Mack Wilson. Past the 10 to the 11-yard line, and that's where the return stops. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth-quarter lead.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion and would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
They'll say no gain on the play, so it was looking good, but nothing there. Now it's third down and inches.
It's now third and less than
The offense on third down tonight, they've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. They're looking at third and a few inches. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
Here we go.
And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling.
Tell you what, partner, the way he's been slinging it in this one, I think he should be ticketed for a baseball cap and a set of headphones for the next drive. He's been absolutely sensational. The one thing we've both learned about quarterbacks in this league, they often stay on the field longer than you expect.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Back to throw. Fields. He hits Mooney going across the middle. Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route.
This 2nd and 4.
Don't jump. Ready?
Now it looks like he'll throw here. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. There he goes left side. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Starting to really smell a 4-0 start right now. Can't ask for a better first quarter of the season than that.
And you're not supposed to look ahead, but guess what?
You're going to?
They have to. Because when you get to 4-0, you're not just thinking playoffs now. You're thinking about, okay, this team has the capabilities of winning a Super Bowl. They could very well be the best team in the NFL at this moment.
I think they played the best. I mean, there have been a few hiccups offensively and defensively, but probably the best team we've seen, right?
And has the ability to get better.
He takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat.
And he did not want to go down there as he carries tacklers for a solid gain of 9.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Cowboy 80. Let go.
They'll keep it on the ground. Benson. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
Let's go now.
They go play action here on first down. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Ready? Bronco 80. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready?
Looking to throw. Farley. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete. Well, we
just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that one. He's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts.
That's good.
As he'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Go! 18 Cardinal, 18.
Off the play fake. Farley. Rush coming, and he's taken down. And now here comes their final timeout as they take it with 8 ticks remaining.
20 at the 43-yard line.
Okay, ready?
And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Back to throw. Farley. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Ernest Jones. And that will write a finish to this ball game. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends.